Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery at Frank and Mimi's memorial, Paul's staring at the porch of his parents by their casket, and as Stephanie came to where Paul is. How are you? And as Paul saw Stephanie there, I feel like this has been a nightmare. Thank you for coming to the service. There's no other place I'd rather be. I'm not accepting the fact that, hey, there will be revenge. All I know is this means war between that family, and I intend to prove it. Meanwhile, Vanessa arrived in the scene, and as Linda saw and went to where she is. Find time to show up. And can you cut the drama, Linda? These are my parents. Even though I despise them, deep down, I care about them. They didn't deserve it at all. You damn right they didn't. And when this is over, the person who did this to them will end up here when I'm done with them. I only care about one thing. Making certain Ted goes to prison for trying to kill me. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding cell, where the real Karen and Mildred is while they're talking. Shouldn't we have been arranged by now? We should, but as long as our lookalikes out there, we don't stand a chance. Don't be too sure about that. And as Howard came to their cell, and Mildred and Karen saw, and they got up and went to where Howard is. Howard, it's okay. Tell film and the whole thing, and I'll come to help your bail today. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, in the dining area, Daniel gave the application to Julian, and he's began reading it. And he put the application down and faced Daniel. Okay, we'll give you a call as soon as possible. You are the manager, right? Right, I am. If I do get hired, can I recommend my brother to work here as well? Sure, but don't sue me yet because I haven't hired you. Alright, thank you. And as Daniel turned and he had the exit. And as Jesse's arrived, Meredith came in and blocked him. What is this? I'm not letting you get away to explain. Please let me do that. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Cassie's room, Gwen's finished examining Cassie with her husband Thomas there. So any good news? My husband and I are dying to start a family as soon as possible. Seems like you two thought this through, and after examining you, I gotta send me tests in. And as Gwen got her iPad and got the information on their chart. So, how long the results will be? Not long, but let me just say, your chances are really high. Meanwhile, in Lauren's office, Lauren, Mildred, Julie, Jordan, and Kevin are talking. So overall, nothing's changed. I am so sorry, Mildred. The poison might be out of his system. He just needs to recuperate. How long that's gonna take? I'm guessing a couple weeks at most. And to be honest, he's very lucky not to melt. What do you mean by that? Should he had more poison in his system, he could have, yes, I can see that very well, Lauren. The thing is, I want answers to when my husband will come back to his family. Meanwhile, in the front area, Tamara is heading to the front door when her iPhone rings, and she got it and saw it's a call from Katie, and she declined it. And as Tamara head out the door. Meanwhile, on the balcony, Joseph, Olivia, and Patrick are talking. Maybe I am. How's Jenna gonna tell she was seeing my mom here a few months ago, right around John's death? So, that don't mean anything. I have to try. Don't you think she's gonna suspect? No. I've decided that she and I are gonna get back together. Nice. I just hope this plan works. It will. In fact, I better get the ball rolling right now. And as Joseph got his iPhone and began texting Janet. And as Joseph put his iPhone up, now we wait to see if she takes the bait. Then I can begin the next phase of my plan. Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Kyle and Wilma are talking. It doesn't matter. The point is, I have it along with your session with Eddie and Jeremy, and you have to choose son of a bitch. Don't feel bad, cause I'm gonna let you in a secret of mine, since I know all of yours, which will destroy your marriage and your friendship with those who are close to you as you know it. So what is this secret you have? I didn't want that to just walk in. Trust me, that secret was a smokescreen compared to the real tidal wave. And as Kyle began to text on his iPhone, and as he sent it, calls in Wilma's iPhone to be. Have a look. And as Wilma took her iPhone out and saw the text, and as she's shocked by the core of the revelation of it. No, it can't be. And as you look at Kyle, that's impossible. I'm afraid it is. And now it's time for some terms. at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery at Frank and Mimi's memorial, Paul and Stephanie are talking. Let's do it. I mean, they're acting all high and mighty with no repercussion of their actions. Maybe it's time they feel it. I knew I liked you the moment I met you. That's why I fell hard over the heels for you. And as Kitty and Chad came to their arm, and Paul and Stephanie saw them. You need others to show? Like they give a damn. Chad, he's right. Nobody our family cares besides. They think this is their fate. They're wrong. And as Harold came to their arm, and they saw him. Harold, how you doing? Fine, I suppose. Those two are like family to me. It's not fair that they're gone. Meanwhile, Linda and Vanessa are talking. Isn't today her trial? Yeah, but I want to pay my respects to my parents first. Even though, hey, I love them, they're your parents, Vanessa. Thanks for the reminder. What I meant is, once Taya's locked up, I'm getting out of my parents' killer. And as Vanessa turned and walked away, just as Lucas and Elizabeth came to where Linda is. What was that all about? Vanessa wants the person who killed her parents to get what they deserve. They will. So, how'd it go? Did Drew move in yet? He's packing some things in the flat and we move in sooner. Good. After the funeral, it's time for the next phase of our plan. I hope I'm not too late. And as Carl came to their arm, and Lucas, Linda, and Elizabeth saw him. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding cell, Roger and Karen are talking to Howard. You are truly a godsend. Thank you, not yet. This is not gonna be easy seeing that you're conference. What is our option? The arraignment will be private, meaning the people who attend will sign an agreement not to disclose any information. That's good. Now, I've managed to get you a temporary flat with somebody that can look after you till this is over. We will repeat no need. You two have been good friends of mine for a long time. What about your wife Taya? That's another story. I want to help her out, but at the same time, she made it quite clear she wants nothing to do with me. Meanwhile, at the Leaving Book Cafe, Daniel and Meredith are talking while Meredith blocking the exit. You do realize you're blocking the exit. People need to leave. Let me talk to you, please. Fine. And as Meredith led Daniel back to their table, and as they sat down and faced each other, I'm gonna lay all my cards on the table so you know who I be. We're not even on a date. Let's just call it a pre-date. Pre-date. Okay. Who you be? It's about my past. I've done some things I'm not proud. Feel free. I'm no position to judge. Okay. The reason why you haven't seen me in a couple months cause I got a text from my ex-husband who happens to be the biggest crime boss in Barcelona, Spain. Look, you don't have to go into detail. I must, cause I don't want any secrets between you and I. Meanwhile, Lucy and Vince went in and went past Danny and Meredith's table towards Julian's office and knocked on the door. And as Julian went and got the door and saw Lucy and Vince, we got your message. Come in. And as Lucy and Vince came in, and Julian closed the door, and as he turned and faced Lucy and Vince, what are we gonna do about our parents? I really didn't think there's anything we can do. Come on. Our parents have been together most of our lives. The reason why I call you is cause Eric overheard our mother saying that she's seeing someone, and it's really came from the other room. Seriously? Something's going on. That's why I call you here. We need to investigate and sort this out before I have an idea. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Cassie's room, Cassie's lying in bed with her husband beside her. You know, I am so fortunate to have you as my husband and partner. And to think I do, hey, not gonna happen. Hell will freeze over my dead body before I let anyone come between us, and that's a promise. Ooh, how very kind of you. I just hope you mind me asking, do you have any reason to worry about your ex-wife? Not at all. I still do love Emily, but she's my past, who's happily married to Kyle. That's good to know. And as Gwen came back in, and as Cassie and Thomas saw, that was fast. Money talks around here. I agree, so, are we in business? Given the exam and procedure, I say with the right element, you can start. Yes! We're gonna have a baby. Meanwhile, in Lauren's office, Lauren, Mildred, Willie, Jordan, and Kevin are talking. I don't want to jinx it, but he will come through. I just don't know when. But there's hope. Yeah, there is. Andrew's gonna need his wife. More than ever, just so you know. Please excuse me. And as Lauren turned and left the room. And as Kevin turned and faced his sister and said something wrong with her. You okay? Yeah. You mind giving me a sandwich from the dining area? Sure. And as Kevin went and left the room and closed the door. just as Mildred Julie Jordan took out her iPhone, just as Leo came in and closed the door, and as Jordan turned and saw him. Dude, calm down, everything's good, alright. What's this set of their arrangements today? Have Drew go there and have him get back to me with the results. Will do. And Leo turned and left the office. And as Leo see Tamara walking down the hall and decided to follow her. Meanwhile, in the dining hall, Joseph's waiting till Janet came to his table and sat down and faced him. And as he saw her, I got your text. Even though you told me to stay with, then you shouldn't have come. Look, it's alright. And as Joseph got up, wait. And as Joseph sat back down and faced Janet, the reason why I call you is I had a change of heart. You do. Look, lots has happened, and I shouldn't have been hard on you. You have every good reason to be. I betray you for losing our relationship as a friend. I'm sure your boss told you the reason. What I feel for you is real. Even though you felt, hey, that's all in the past, and since it's done, why don't we start fresh? What do you mean by that? I want to give us another chance, only if that's what you want. Meanwhile, across from them in a storage closet, Patrick and Olivia are talking while they're looking at Joseph and Janet talking. Seems to me it's working. You certain you want to do this? We can't afford to take any chance. This is the only way. Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Kyle and Wilma are talking. Really? Terms? What is this? It's called insurance, Wilma, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You and I share secrets that could destroy people's lives, and I will ensure that don't happen. And it won't. I was not born last night. I know the second I leave this room, you start calling your friends and tell all, which is why there are gonna be some terms to discuss. What exactly are these terms? Simple. First thing you're gonna do, what you just learned, can't leave this room. In fact, I want to erase that message I sent you on your phone. Do it! And this woman got her iPhone and erased the text that she got and shown Kyle. Happy? Yeah. And second, if you enjoyed, watch your tone and attitude towards me. I have a feeling you and I can be talking more. In fact, we will. You have my word that nobody will know. I hope you're right, because you don't want it to see me, woman, because that'll be one mistake you can't afford right now. Meanwhile, at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery at Frank and Mimi's memorial, Katie, Chad, Paul, Stephanie, and Harold are talking. Not to worry, Harold. We will get justice. I want you to head to the house after search to see if Drew moved in. Will do. And as Harold talk and walk away while the others continue talking. What's he gonna do? Harold will be taken care of. Besides, he still works for my family. Let's go take our place. We'll be there in a minute. And as Katie and Chad turned and head and sat in the front row, and as Stephanie leaned on Paul. It's up to me. For what? Our family will not fall. In fact, we will rise stronger than ever. Meanwhile, Linda, Elizabeth, Lucas, and Carl are talking. Actually, Carl, you're just in time. I want you to keep an eye on Drew. What's going on? Our shipment's been delayed, and it seems Drew might be slacking up collecting payment from our vendors. Something my mom and I don't allow. I'll handle it. How's you and Olivia doing? Aren't you filing for divorce? I may have lost the battle of my marriage, but I will not lose the war. A living eye will ever be connected. And as Linda's iPhone rings, and she got it and saw it's Susan. I gotta take this. Excuse me. And as Linda turned and head away, just as Vanessa returned, and Carl, Elizabeth, Lucas saw. Which husband? Matt's busy at the moment, but he does send his best wish. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the holding cell, where the Will, Karen, and Mildred are talking to Howard. Look, Howard, just give it some time. She will come around soon, I promise you. Thank you. What are we gonna do once we relocate to this flat? All will be clear soon. Anyways, after your arraignment, my wife's pre-trial's next. I can't believe the match. Vanessa may have her husband's power to bring whoever she wishes to destroy Taya, but it won't work. Of course not. I wish I could be there to support her without anyone knows. Yes, I know. And as the guard came and opened the cell. Alright ladies, they're ready for you. You two ready? That we are. And as Karen Mildred exit the cell, and as the guard closed the cell, and began escorting Karen and Mildred down the hall with Howard. Meanwhile, at the Leave 'em Book Cafe, Daniel and Meredith are talking, just as Lucy, Vince, and Julian are walking past their table. And soon, they went at the cafe. Let's get back to Daniel and Meredith who are talking. JJ and I pulled the biggest heist by stealing $750 million in the bank by blending in as if we worked there. So cause the money went missing, so I went back, and it turns out there was a full war because that money we stole was from JJ's boss. So, did you manage to store all when you go back? Yeah, I did, and it's Murder's iPhone rings, and she saw it's unknown. And then she put the iPhone down, and it's continued to ring, with Daniel looking at her. Aren't you gonna answer that? It's my mom, seeing how I'm doing. Look, I'd better be gone, but I'll see you around. You will. And as Daniel got up and walked away, just as the ringtone stopped. And her iPhone beeps, and Esmeralda got it and saw the text message saying, "If you value yours and your friend's life, don't say anything else to him, or it will cost you." And Esmeralda put the iPhone down and looked around horribly after reading the text. Meanwhile, in Vince's car, which is on their way to their parents' house, Lucy, Vince, Julian, and Rita are talking, with Vince driving. And as Lucy finished texting her brother Richard. Alright, and as Lucy put her iPhone up, I just finished texting Richard. What about Aaron? Aaron's not here, seeing that he and Rachel are searching for the daughter. So what's the plan? Get our parents in one room and stage intervention, telling them how much they mean to each other. You think it'll work? Cause I'm telling you, Mom's been different, trust me. We all noticed, and now she's dating some young guy? Clearly this is not Mom at all, which is why we need to act fast. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Cassie's room, Cassie's lying in bed with her husband beside her while they're both talking to Gwen. Thank you so much. You have no idea how much he means to us. No problem. By the way, I was wondering, can you be our doctor when I become pregnant? Of course. Anyways, I'll leave you to it. And as Gwen turned and left the room and closed the door, and as Cassie looked at Thomas, you think we should do it right here? In the hospital? Come on, Thomas. It'd be great getting to create this little miracle that sustained our family. I mean, life is too damn short. I agree on that. And as Thomas' iPhone rings, and as Thomas took his iPhone out of his pocket, ignore that, and as he saw who it is and answered. Hello? I assume you're coming to say goodbye to our parents, right? Yeah, I'm on my way. And as Thomas hung up, change of plans because I have to say goodbye to my parents. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Leo and Tamara are walking. And as Tamara realized someone's been following her, and as she stopped and turned and faced Leo just as he came to where she is. You know, I can have you charged for stalking, then why don't you? You think you're so damn charming, I'm usually am. So why are you here? Being there for a friend. I hope it's not a boyfriend. Not that it matters. Why? He ended with me. I'm so sorry. He's a fool to resist you. Yeah, he is. And as Tamara see Kevin coming down the hall with a sandwich, and as she went and began kissing Leo, just as Kevin noticed, and he's not happy. Meanwhile, in Andrew's room, noticeably Jordan came in and closed the door and went to where Andrew is, who's still laying in a deadly coma. And as she looked at him, oh, Mildred, if you only knew what destruction that's heading your way. Meanwhile, in the dining hall, Joseph and Janet are talking. Look, I want that more than anything. Then what's the problem? Nothing. It's just odd that you're gonna take me back after everything I thought. We all make mistakes, Janet. That's what makes us human, trust me. You know what? I really get an opportunity like this. So is that a yes? You bet your sweet ass tis. And as they sat up, and as Joseph went around and began kissing Janet. Meanwhile, across from them in the storage room, Patrick and Olivia are watching. So, she took him back. So the plan begins. I really hope this works. Meanwhile, in Taya's office, Kyle and Wilma are talking. So, do we have an understanding? You won't tell your sister about my affair and who I really am, and in return, I will keep your affair. Yeah, dude. Just so you know, secrets don't stay hidden in this town for long. Then I suggest you make certain it don't happen. Now, go ahead and tell Patrick what you know, apart from where you got the source. That's right. He's the one you're gonna run and spill all. You think this is a game? Believe me, Wilma, this is a taste compared to what I have in store. I'll trust you and I will stay in touch. Yeah, good. Just so you know, I have eyes all around the city, and if you break our deal, I will know and you will lose everything. Excuse me, and as Kyle went and left the office. and as he closed the door, just as Wilma got an iPhone and called Patrick. And as he answered, "Hey, what's going on?" "Meet me at the Grand Pub in 30 minutes. Is everything okay? Just meet me there, please." And as Wilma hung up. Meanwhile, outside Taya's office, Kyle overheard everything and as he turned and walked away,